Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne Navarro and this is Abby. Welcome home. Today, I have the tips for you to ditch that grind mentality and start enjoying your damn life. Are you ready? Let's get started. I've been having this revelation and I've been talking about it for the past few weeks, and especially in my last video on Saturday. If you didn't see it, check it out. Basically, I've been thinking about how can I enjoy my life and what is the purpose of this whole thing and why am I even here and what's the point of being alive? I know it's a lot of deep thoughts, but I've been thinking about it. What are we doing to really enjoy our lives? Are we enjoying our lives? So I came up with this challenge on my Instagram and I want to invite you to ditch that grind and hustle mentality and start enjoying your life. And I know you may be like, okay, Yvonne, that sounds awesome, but how do I do it? How do I even get started? I've been conditioned all my life to think that I have to hustle and suffer and make an effort and not have any rest in order to be happy later on in my life, or in order to feel worth it, or in order to feel successful. Don't worry, I have the tips for you to get started. Just get started with the minimum things you can do to start enjoying your life and get rid of that mentality and get rid of that conditioning we've had about work harder. You're not working hard enough. If you're not happy, it's because you're not working hard enough. If you are depressed, is because you're not happy enough. We're gonna remove all of that and we're gonna get started. Tip number 1, remove the shoulds from your vocabulary. Should, shouldn't, don't exist anymore. There's nothing you should do. There's nothing you shouldn't do. There's nothing that it's imposed, that it's supposed to happen. There's nothing you need to get done in order to feel worth it. So we're going to replace those shoulds with I want to, I get to, I can, I'm happy to. And not only your vocabulary, like if you're doing something you really hate, you're not going to trick your mind into thinking, oh, I get to do this, I'm so happy. It might work for a little bit, but it doesn't really work. So no, we're actually replacing the whole thing. What about that thing you're doing that you hate? What about it can be enjoyable? What about that thing that you obviously have to do anyways? Can you make it more fun, more happy, more bearable until you can get rid of it? Because I'm not here to tell you to quit your job right now or make a plan for it. If that's what you want, do it. By all means, do it. But I'm not going to tell you to do it right now. So until you can do that, what can you do to be happy right now? I'm tired of those tips that are so freaking fluffy that, yeah, enjoy your life and be happy and be positive. But that's fluffy. That's a bunch of fluff. There's nothing tangible about it. So I'm giving you tips right now, today, that you can do right now. Nothing but only the real advice, okay? So yeah, there's no shouldn't. And if you have to do something, if you must do a task because it's job or whatever is your job, what can you do to find it enjoyable? Okay, no shoulds. You're gonna make a list of all the shoulds in your life. I should lose weight. I should look like this. I should do this. I should blah, blah, blah. I must. I have to. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Make a list. And try to scratch as many as you can. I'm not going to tell you to scratch everything because it's impossible. Sometimes we have to do things even though we don't want to. And that's fine. But scratch the ones that you do have control over. Get rid of the shoulds as much as you can. And see how that makes you feel liberated. Free. It gives you a little bit more time for the things that you want to do, right? So let's start scratching the shoulds. No more shoulds. Shoulds are forbidden in this house, starting now. Tip number 2. From that list of things you have to do, obviously there's things that you must do because, we must work, we must do whatever. We're going to find a way to make it more bearable and more enjoyable. So how can you take that thing that you have to do that you couldn't get rid of? How can you transform it into something more enjoyable? For example, if you need to work on your computer and you like bright colors, or you like me, I'm gonna I'm a girly girl, so I'm gonna put myself as an example. I love pink. I love pink. I love rose gold. I love pretty things. So this week I started to decorate my background how I want to and have some pretty things. I already had this before. Look, I just love it. It's just fun to look at. It makes me feel good. And it's not a big purchase. It's not like a big deal. I didn't change offices and I didn't change house. I don't know. I didn't have to wait until I get something to enjoy my freaking life. So what can you do to transform that thing that you have to do into something more enjoyable? For example, if you have to write, yeah, you love writing, but if sometimes you're like, oh, whatever, get you a nice pen, get you a nice computer, like a computer keyboard. Get you a nice keyboard. Cheap. It can be something cheap, but colorful, whatever. Get you something that makes you excited to start doing what you need to do. If you cannot get rid of it and you cannot put a spin on, make it fun. So, one thing I'm learning about that book, Atomic Habits, that I told you the other day is measuring our success and our habits work. So if you have something you have to do or you want to implement, like a habit you need to implement, if you have to work on sales or something, make it trackable and rewardable. I don't know if that's a word. Again, we're used to be making shit up. Anyways, so make it more rewarding for you. So how can you track your success? How can you track your progress? So, for example, this guy had to work on sales. First of all, if you work on sales and you hate it, change your job. Find something you love doing. Find a job doing that. I'm not even joking. There's so many things you can do. Don't waste your time doing a job you don't like. That's my disclaimer. Okay, so let's say you're still at that job while you get another one, right? Find a way to track your sales or your calls or whatever you need to get done. Find a way to track it and being rewarded while being rewarded. You know how in school we used to get, in kindergarten, I used to get like little stars on my forehead, like little stars on my forehead when I would do something good. That sounds silly, but it works because it reinforces a good behavior. So if you cannot enjoy the task you're doing, if you cannot make a twist to enjoy it, if you cannot get rid of it, reward yourself for doing it, because we don't have to wait until the end of the year, the end of the week, the end of anything to enjoy our damn life. So reward yourself now. Tip number 3, boundaries. I'm going to keep talking about boundaries over and over and over again because boundaries are so important. Learn to say no. Have you ever felt that? I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if it's just me. Write it down in the comments. I feel so good. And sometimes I feel like I put myself in that situation just to say no. I feel so good when I have to do something, like I have to go hang out with someone I really don't want to hang out. And then I just gather up the courage to say, no, I can't. I'm not going to make it. It feels so fucking good to say no. So freaking good. It feels so good to say no. Learn to say no. Put up your boundaries. Check out my other videos on boundaries. It's worth it because there's nothing more annoying and more soul sucking and more life draining than being next to someone who is sucking your positivity. So learn to say no. Learn to stop hanging out with people you don't like. Learn to stop doing things you don't like to do and start doing the things you do like to do. And that brings me to my next tip. Find 2 things. 2 things a day. This is my challenge for you. 2 things a day. Or 1 thing a day. If you cannot find 2. 1 thing a day that you enjoy. That you really enjoy. That makes that inner child of yours really freaking happy. Whatever that is. I'm not telling you, forget about the world. Close your eyes and pretend like it's not up there. I cannot tell you that because it's impossible. But I can tell you that you can start enjoying your life right now by the smallest thing. What is it? For me, it sounds very dumb, but I bought some blue powder. It's natural organic, so don't, whatever you want, whatever. If it wasn't organic, whatever. It's organic, it is natural, so it's a blue powder. So now my lattes in the morning, I make it and they look blue or they look pink. And it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I admit it. But it works because it makes me so freaking happy to drink my coffee because it looks pretty. I'm starting to put pretty pictures up. to dress in pretty ways, to put makeup on when I feel like it because I want to feel good about myself. Find two things you can do to feel good right now. Don't wait until the end of the month. Don't wait until the end of the year. Don't wait until you retire to be happy. Because guess what? We don't know how long we have. We don't know how many days, months, or years we're going to be in this earth. And it would be such a freaking waste to just keep that mentality that we have to suffer right now in order to enjoy our success in the future. It's a lie. Because guess what? The goal keeps moving. We keep trying to reach something and we still not able to get it. Enjoy the way now. Enjoy it today. Whatever it is you need to do. If you're an actor and you need to do auditions, try to enjoy it. Try to find a way to freaking enjoy your damn life. If you have a creative job and people are telling you that you should get a real job, ignore those freaking people and find a way to enjoy your life today. I'm not telling you quit your job. I'm not telling you don't make money. I'm not telling you don't listen to people who are giving you constructive criticism, because that's good too. I'm telling you, find any freaking possible way to be happy. Anyway, quit that damn job you don't like and find something else. Quit that damn relationship you hate and find something else. And I'm not shaming you for staying in it, because I've done it before, the job and the relationship. Just freaking do something now. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You don't have to keep working in order to feel worth it. You are worth it now. And I have a mantra for you that you're going to repeat it right now. I am worth it just the way I am now. I am worth it just the way I am now. Not when I get a car. Not when I get an amazing job. Not when I make 6 figures. Not when I buy a house. Not when I lose 20 pounds. I am worth it just the way I am now. Write it down below right now. I want you to write it and to manifest it and to believe it and to say it as many times as you have to. I am worth it just the way I am now. And let me know what happens. Let me know. Let's try it. Let's try this week to do it. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm going to be updating you because this is a challenge I'm doing myself too. Enjoying my damn life now. Not when I lose weight. Not when I lose anything. Enjoy it now. So join me on Instagram, Ivy Navarro, and on Facebook I think it's Ivy Navarro 1 or Yvonne Navarro. Find me there. My links are down below also. I may start a group just for this challenge to see what we come up with, because sometimes it feels silly to post it publicly and we don't want anyone else to know. So I want to make a group just for people who agree and who feel the same as I do, that they need to be and start enjoying their own life now. So I might make a group just for that, to share on success, to share our own things. I'm not gonna sell you anything. I'm not gonna nothing. I might share some techniques, some hypnotherapy and some NLP things, like some hacks that you can use to be happy, but I'm not gonna sell you a coaching package or anything like that, so don't worry about it. I just want to save space to share my journey and to help as many people as I can to be happy, because I don't know why this is such a freaking strange concept for some people or for most of us, but we deserve to be happy now. There's nothing you have to accomplish. There's no certain number of things you need to go through or shit that needs to happen in your life to be happy. You can make it happy now. Give yourself permission. I give you permission to be happy now. That's it. No more struggles. No more nothing. Enjoy it today. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you like this type of videos. Subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more about this journey and about other tips that I have for you. And I will see you on my next video.